right. Now, this is Kelly Onojigofia. I want to talk to you quickly about something interesting that as a single, you must pay attention to today as it relates to making your choice to marriage, of who to marry. Now, in 1 Timothy chapter 2, verse 14, the Bible says, and Adam was not the one deceived. It was the woman who was deceived and became a sinner. Adam was not deceived. Adam was not deceived. It was the woman who was deceived, and became a sinner. Listen very carefully. That Adam was not deceived is something you have to understand. In other words, Adam understood the state of Eve. He understood the condition of Eve. He knew what Eve has done. So he chose Eve knowing that Eve had done something that was wrong. In other words, he understood the current state of Eve, and he continued to follow Eve for this thing as it relates to marriage. Listen very carefully. Let me put it down in the context of marriage. This is what it means. That Adam was not deceived to follow Eve. Today, the crisis we have is people who deceive people to marry them. And this has led to many people losing their first marriage and even their second marriage. That people are not real to what they say. It's amazing. I've seen several cases already. I know of people who have come, they went to even borrow money for a dowry payment, and people have come, they have drunk, they have eaten, and after everything, later find out that the man who was there posing to marry somebody have no house. And after about 2 months of that kind of situation, the marriage came to an end. The dowry was returned. The man has no home. Do you know that Jesus told his disciples, you want to follow me, that's not a problem, but listen, fox have houses. He said birds have nests to go, but listen, the Son of Man have no place to lay his head. He told them in the beginning. So, if you can just be very transparent to the person, let the person know. Don't deceive people into your life. Don't deceive people into your life. Many marriages have been ruined today because a truth was discovered after some years. Oh my God. I'll never forget a very close person who said later found out that the wife did not graduate. She went to school, but she had some issues. She fell out of school, but she kept telling this man that she's graduated, she's gone for a service, they could go ahead, and the man was hoping to get her a job. But listen, friends, after about going to 5 years in the marriage, when the man demanded for the certificate, there was no certificate. She did not graduate. She deceived the man. There are several cases today. There are ladies who are misbehaved, who have some issues, and oh my goodness. But friends, Adam was not deceived. We are in crisis today because people deceive people to marry them. Adam was not deceived. So I'm telling you to be wise. I'm telling you to be smart. So you don't make your destiny become a trap. So you don't ruin your life. You don't ruin your dreams. You don't ruin your vision because you want to get married and then somebody will trick you. No matter what you see, no matter what you are told, be wise to investigate people. Be wise to do a background check on people. Be wise to go and spy the land of Canaan before you get to Canaan. Be smart. I'm working on the book that will be online shortly. It talks about practical guide to choosing spouse. You have to be smart. We are already in crisis. Don't become more crisis. Don't create more crisis. Don't let anyone deceive you. And you don't deceive people. Be as open as you can. I can't forget Brother Billy Akani, a father in faith, who was talking about a couple he was praying for over 15 years. One day he was led by the Spirit and he said, come, people, go and do a checkup. Go and do a test. They later found out that the woman has no womb. He has deceived his brother for 15 years to keep the marriage, hoping that they are trying to get a child, and she knew that she has no womb for 15 years. When that truth was discovered, the marriage came to an end. Nothing was wrong with the brother. The marriage came to an end. The marriage came to an end. There are brothers who have medical problems also, who have medical problems. You've got to check things out. You've got to treat yourself, fix yourself up. Don't put your life and put somebody's life on hold because you got to marry. Marriage does not mean that your dream is gone. Marriage does not mean that your destiny is trapped. Marriage does not mean that when you get married, your life should come to an end. But if you're not careful, you can be deceived, and your marriage might lead to your death. Your marriage might lead to what? A prison. Your marriage can lead to a trap. Your marriage can lead to anything that could be destructive. So I'm saying be wise. I'm saying be smart. Don't fall a victim. Don't become a victim. Because marriage does not mean that your dream is gone. Be smart. Do a background check. Check people out. Know where they're coming from. Know where they've been. Understand people. Get to know people. Never be in a hurry, because your decision for marriage is for a lifetime. It's not something you want to do 2 years, then you come back 3 years, you go check. No, it's for a lifetime. So gather relevant information. I pray for you that you will not be deceived. The Lord will help you to gather relevant information. The Lord will order your steps. No one will deceive you, and you don't deceive anybody. God bless you.